vincontroller.eu. Check vehicle history for every used car in Europe. Welcome to our very first video on the Boostmania channel. This should be the first video, apart from the intro. The main reason for this channel is to show you progress on our project cars, along with many other interesting projects we might jump on in the future. And our very first project is this Volkswagen Beetle, which you might know from the Volant TV channel. But we're going into detail with this car. Every single thing that's done to this car will be captured on video and will be a separate episode you can look forward to. Now, for this first video, we've decided we will evaluate the state of the car right now. How is our 20-year-old Beetle doing?
New Beetle.
Yeah, totally. It turns 20 this year, so we should probably bake it a cake. And I believe it has done 215,000 kilometers. They are original. We have checked that. And now you're probably asking, why did we choose the New Beetle? There are many reasons for that. Firstly, we wanted a car that you don't see every day. We wanted to choose a car that you could recognize in the middle of the night. Yeah. Back when we were planning this, there were basically no Beetles on the street. But since we own it, they're everywhere. I mean, one just came by. There's even a very similar looking Beetle on the roads in Bratislava right now. By the way, that car has a very interesting feature. It has a wing that will be mounting to this car as well. The second reason was that the car has to have some potential. Either performance potential or driving pleasure potential. This car is built on the Mark IV Golf platform and it has the 1.8T engine, so we were hoping the parts availability for this car would be excellent. I mean, the parts are available apart from the power steering pump. Yeah, we found that out pretty quick since our power steering leaks really bad. Sadly, all the power steering lines are leaking, the Golf lines don't fit, and Volkswagen doesn't make the Beetle lines anymore. They're not even in stock anymore, so we'll have to look around. So let's get back to the condition of this car. Every single bushing in the suspension needs to be replaced, along with the dampers and the springs. Everything needs to be replaced, even the front subframe. We need new control arms and ball joints, a new set of bushings, new engine mounts, and basically everything that's made of rubber on the engine. Then we need new power steering lines, and we need to replace every seal in the engine, along with new fluids. We're currently using the power steering liquid in liters. We'll have to tidy up underneath the car after we finish with this video. Now, of course, since we want our car to drive very nicely, we've already ordered a brand new suspension set from Racing. It should be from the world-renowned KW. So why did we choose this suspension set? Well, we'll be able to tell you more once it actually comes and gets installed to the car. Of course, there will be an install video, and the guys at Racing will also tell you many of the advantages of this system. The set is height adjustable, and we want our car to be a bit more sporty. Now, we also need to mention that every modification that's done to this car is completely legal and homologated. This car is still meant to be driving on the road, and it still has to pass through technical inspections every year. And most importantly, in the end, one of you can win this car. It would be a big problem if they got the keys and came back, saying that the policeman has taken their papers to their car. So yeah, this is one of our main goals with this project. We still want this car to be a good car for everybody. Yeah, exactly. I can already see all the hate comments saying they would use a different brand or do things differently. Yes, we'd like to do that too, but we still want to stay legal. It's going to be a bit less extreme, but that's fine. This car should be a nice compromise between what we want to do and what we can do. The next big job on the car is brand new exhaust, since this one is almost 20 years old and has some holes in it. We also want to raise the power, so the exhaust should be a no-brainer. We will also tune the car and give it a new intake. We will definitely replace these hideous steel rims. The wing will be added to the back, the whole exterior is going to be wrapped, and we'll upgrade the interior as well, since the current interior has seen some better days. Also, the seats don't look the best, so we'll probably reupholster them. And of course, this is a Volkswagen interior from the early 2000s, so every piece of plastic has this nasty film over it, or it is scratched. Yeah, all you need to do is run your nail along the dashboard, and it's going to leave a mark. It's like touching a cake. So we'll definitely address that. So right now, you can see a pretty long list of all the parts that need to be replaced, and the list is really long. Now keep in mind, we're changing many of these components preventively. It's not that the clutch doesn't grab anymore and needs to be replaced. The car has to be mechanically perfect, because we're taking it to Slovakia. For the first time as a stock car, where a racing driver is going to give it the beans. Oh my god, I forgot about the brakes! Of course, we'll upgrade the brakes as well. Yeah, this probably wouldn't end too well without brakes. So, we'll set a reference lap time, setting a 0 to 100 time, and the lap time, and I can't even imagine something falling off at that point. If the car crashes and rolls over 20 times, I believe that's the end of our project. So the car has to be safe, and the driver has to be skilled. And of course, the moment the car is modified and tuned properly, we're taking it right back to Slovakia, and we're going to compare the old lap time with the new modified lap time. Now what we really want to find out in this series is what a stock car can really do against a modified car. But we also want to show you how much power we can get from the car. Although this is highly unlikely, this can actually happen. You buy a brand new car for 60 to 70,000 euros, and a Beetle like this just runs circles around you on track for a fraction of the price. That's why we want to show you what's possible, what's legal, and how far an ordinary car with an ordinary budget can get you. But I'll have to repeat this once again, these modifications are done professionally. But most importantly, all the parts are certified to be installed on the car, and all of them are going to be under warranty when the car is done. If you win this, you shouldn't experience any problem, not with the police or with the technical control. I guess that's it for the first episode. Of course, if you're interested in the origin story of this car and how we bought it, jump over to the Volant TV channel where you can watch the whole story. We'll see you back on this channel when the car is already being worked on. After that, we're going to take it to the dyno, and so on. But don't worry, everything that's done to this car is going to be captured on camera and in videos. Please consider subscribing to us if you'd like to see these videos in your inbox, and we'd love to see you another time. And don't forget to enter our giveaway, the link is in the description. That's true, one of you can really win this car.